Okay, here comes an unpopular opinion. Perfectionism is not actually a valiant trait. In fact, it's crippling and often it's an excuse. Let me explain. So, if you come about learning a language that you are going to set a plan and you are going to complete 100% of it exactly the way that you set out, that you are going to get to X place by Y date, or else you are giving yourself an excuse to not do it. Because people who feel perfectionism creeping into their lives feel like it is all or nothing. Either I'm going to do it perfectly or I'm not going to do it at all. And what we actually find in real life over teaching for 11 years is life is messy and things do not go to plan and you don't even know exactly what you want. We think we do. We think something is going to work forever, and sometimes it works for a day or 2 months, and you have to be willing to pivot and to make changes and to have things be messy and to cross things out. It's not going to be easy or perfect, and the things that have worked for me that I might suggest here, you might try and they're not going to work for you. That's normal. That's part of this process of experimenting and treating all of this with a sense of curiosity instead of with a sense of all or nothing. So if you're a person who has called yourself a perfectionist or has been called a perfectionist by other people, as best you can, I want you to be thinking about this entire process of learning a language as an experiment, as a fun kind of journey where you're enjoying just being along for the ride and not waiting for the eventual payout of fluency, because let me tell you, it's going to take a while to get there, so you might as well enjoy it. And being willing to say, that doesn't work for me. Not that you're a failure, not that the plan failed, not that you can't do this, just, hey, that podcast was a little too fast for me right now. Maybe I'll come back to it some other day. Or, that workbook was written really stiff. I don't really enjoy reading it at all, so I'm going to find a different one. It's not a reflection on you if something doesn't work or if it doesn't work for the long term. Maybe something worked last year that's not going to work this year, because life is constantly changing. And the more flexible you can be in your mindset, in your goals, in how you approach this in general, and many other things, the more you're going to enjoy it and just kind of go, oh, I guess that didn't really work. Wonder what else I could do differently. So, in conclusion, your perfectionism is not going to serve you here. I can't even say perfectionism, but see, I'm leaving it in the video for your sake because I'm not going to be a perfectionist about it. You got to have fun with it, and languages are going to be tough, and you're going to feel like an idiot sometimes because you're going to mispronounce things, you're going to drop the ball, you're going to come to a class with a tutor. People do this with me all the time. Head between your, kind of saying, I didn't study this week. I didn't get it done. I didn't succeed at this. And the answer is it's okay. Life is long. And we're going to learn in this mindset section and in other sections how to dust yourself off and realize that there might be a bunch of failed experiments and that is totally okay and part of the process. So leave that perfectionism behind as best you can. And if you feel it creeping in, let it be messy. Messy is better and it's so much more fun. I promise.